right, so welcome to Yoga Flow and Sound Healing. We'll get our 45-minute flow, 15-minute sound healing. Today we'll have our upper body focus, and we'll start with our name and our intention. So my intention is a little bit kind of like bigger scope, thinking about like life things, and my intention this week is all about cultivating wealth and relationships, and really where that starts is relationship with self. So using this practice to cultivate that inner self-talk and knowing that that kind of translates out into how we connect out in the world. So that's my broad intention today.
Mine, I'm Thomas, and will be a perspective of gratitude. Not getting caught up in the minutia of everyday life, but keeping a broader frame.
I love that. Always coming back to that, and perspective is everything too.
Amazing. My name is Ben, and my intention is value. So not just seeing value in others, but also seeing value in yourself.
That was good. That definitely ties into the wealth and self-relationships. I love it. So let's start with that. We will pour into ourselves gratitude, self-worth, self-value. I love it. And let's start with just one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, with 3 breaths together to get in sync. Beginning with a breath in, filling your belly, filling your heart. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Another big breath in, filling the belly, filling the heart all the way. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let go. One more together. Fill your heart with that self-love, with that gratitude. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Let go. Beautiful. We'll start hands on the floor, and with our gentle windshield wipers side to side. Maybe letting go of all of that small minutia and worries from outside of these 4 walls. Use this hour to really pour into yourself and allowing your heart to fill up, knowing your worth. Get last one there. Let's take our right leg up to the ceiling. Grab for your right calf and let's squeeze down the back of our calf. Little hamstring stretch and getting to massage out that calf muscle. Making your way down to about mid-thigh. And then working your way back up to the top using those middle fingers to squeeze into the back of that calf. And then holding in our hamstring stretch here, let's take a couple ankle circles, making sure we're not neglecting any joints here. I can hear a couple ankle cracks, that means we need it. Maybe reversing directions, being gentle with those tendons. And then taking our right knee, bend your right knee, and then hug it into your chest, just into the center of the chest, 20-second hold. Trying to lengthen through the spine, breathing into that belly. And just one more breath here. Get into our supine figure 4, crossing that right ankle over that left thigh, lift the left leg, grab for the left hamstring, and then actively press your right ankle into your thigh, and thinking about opening that knee towards that back or front wall. We'll spend 30 seconds here. Trying to lengthen the breath, lengthening through the crown of the head. And extend the left leg straight. Right leg comes across the body, supine twist. We're gonna really focus on some extra arm circles here with our extra upper body stretches. So let's start with reaching the right arm forwards towards the right ear. 3 forward circles. Sweeping the arm to the front of the body, and then opening the chest, tracing the fingertips against the floor. And for today's emphasis, can you try to focus on stretching that right arm as long as you can? A little less focus on the lower body. You can get one more forward circle all the way around until we reach behind us. And reverse directions, bring the right arm down towards the hip. Scoop to the front of the body, arm comes up to the ear. Open the chest, reach the fingertips long away. 2 more to go. Remembering to sync with the breath. We'll get one more circle here. Inhaling to the front, and exhale, open the chest, and simply unravel flat onto our back. Center your hips once again, and then let's repeat that on our left side. So let's lift that left leg up to the ceiling, grabbing for that left calf, and then massaging that calf all the way down to about mid-thigh. Squeezing that calf muscle. Right about mid-thigh, we'll start to make our way back up to the top. Beautiful. Once we get to about that mid-calf once again, we'll get some nice ankle circles each way while we stretch that hamstring as well. Maybe about 3 circles each direction. Just notice how that feels on that ankle joint. Let's take our right knee and hug it all the way into the center of our chest. 20-second hold. Just already starting to notice a little bit more presence in the body. A little bit more relaxation. Feeling grateful for this body that we have. Knowing that it's a privilege to move and to have our health, which is always number 1. Let's cross that left ankle over that right thigh. Supine figure 4 on that left leg. Grabbing for that hamstring and then pressing that left knee away from us. 30 seconds here, breathing into that left hip. Pressing that left ankle into the right thigh. Trying to make those exhales longer than our inhales. Maybe closing your eyes. Extend the right leg straight. Last one on this side, supine twist to the left leg here. And then sweeping our left arm to the front of our body. Big inhale. Exhale, open the chest. Remember, emphasis on the upper body today. So 2 more circles. How far can we reach that arm? In either direction here. Get 1 more arm circle. And reverse directions, last one on this side. Reach the left arm behind your body. Can you trace the fingertips against the floor? Opening up those shoulders. Big reach, open up the chest, take your time. We'll get 1 more arm circle here, big stretch back. Perfect. Unravel from that side, and we'll get one stretch on our back for our spine and our neck here. So lifting our toes over our head, using our hands for support. And then if you can, dropping your knees outside of your ears, and use your hands for as much support as you need. Just about 30 seconds, decompressing that spine and that neck, going to whatever depth your body is capable of. And then hands come to the floor, slowly rolling down flat onto our back. And then gently we're going to hug our knees in towards our chest, and we'll rock up and down the spine about 5 times here. And then we'll gently make our way into a nice seated position. So let's make our way into a nice cross shin position here, whatever feels most comfortable. And let's place our hands on our knees, closing our eyes or a soft gaze, and just start to make some slow shoulder circles up, back, down, and forwards. And imagine like you are rolling off your shoulders any stress from the day or the week. Not sweating the small stuff, simply pouring back into yourself here. Knowing that value, knowing you are worthy of taking care of your body and mind. Get last shoulder roll backwards. Hands come outside of the hips, and we're gonna get our chin down to our chest. And then half circles with our neck. Keep the whole rest of your body still. Tilt your ear towards the right shoulder. And then at your own pace, trace the chin close to the chest, and then tilt the ear to the left shoulder. So about a 180-degree semicircle here. And we'll continue for about the next 30 seconds, a little side to side. Maybe close your eyes. And if you feel any tension through the neck, maybe just pausing there and breathing into that spot. Sending your body that love, that compassion, honoring yourself for showing up. Get one last little half circle here. Chin comes back to the center. Now we're gonna place our hands behind our neck. So about just 5% effort. Tuck your pelvis underneath and round your whole spine in about a 20-second hold. Again, I just have about 5% pressure. And when I'm here, you can also use your thumbs to massage the back of your neck. I like to take my thumbs from the place right behind my ears where the muscle connects with the skull, and then gently slide your thumbs down towards your traps. If that feels good, otherwise just our hold. We'll get about one more breath here, sliding the thumbs from the base of the skull down those neck muscles. It feels so good. And then slowly lifting the chest, tilting the head back, squeeze the upper back, and then drive the elbows forward, holding for just about 10 seconds. One more in this position. This time interlace the fingertips, tuck your chin and chest, rounding the whole spine. Pull your knuckles forward. Breathe into those shoulder blades, and about 20 seconds to hold here. Feel the spaciousness you're creating through that upper back. Keep reaching those knuckles forwards. And then just back to a neutral spine. We'll get a spinal twist each way. Tall spine, hand outside of one thigh. Exhale, twist, looking over one shoulder. Inhale through the center. Great job with the breath. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Back to the center. One more movement here. One side bend each way. Exhale, side bend. Arm comes up to the ear. About a 20-second hold at the bottom. Try to keep both of your hips glued to the floor. Feel that lat stretch. Feeling those ribs opening up. And slowly pressing up and switching to the other side. Great spinal stretch. Side bend the other way. Arm comes up to the ear. Breathing into that lengthened side, sending your breath to your ribs. Back to the center. And we'll come onto our knees into a low kneeling position, so not quite our cat-cow just yet. We're gonna get a couple shoulder stretches here, and if this is uncomfortable on the knees, you can always do a cross shin. But we're going to wrap our right arm underneath our left for our eagle, threaded eagle here. We've got about 45 seconds to hold. You can go higher or lower, and the target here is our traps in the back of the right shoulder. Maybe using this opportunity to close your eyes, finding whatever optimal position feels best for you. And the more you can breathe into that upper back, we'll create some more space there. And then we will switch to the other side, reaching the left arm underneath the right, about 40-45 seconds here. You can go higher or lower with that elbow, wherever you feel the deepest stretch through the back of that left shoulder, that left trap. Send your breath to the upper half of your body. Imagine with each exhale, letting go of any pressure you may be putting on yourself, letting it go. And releasing those hands. We're gonna flip our fingertips towards us and get into a little bit of a wrist stretch here. So here with our fingertips facing our knees, sitting back towards our hips, and about 30 seconds to hold here, deep stretch through our forearms, another area that is not very commonly given the attention that it needs. Just finding the position that feels optimal for your wrists, for your body. Trying to relax into it. Slowly coming out of that position. One more for the wrist here. This one you may need to keep your elbows bent, and you can use as much of your legs to support you, but flipping the wrists, if you can, try to straighten the elbows, and you can either lean more body weight or less body weight by positioning your legs here. 30 seconds. Put as much or as little pressure as feels okay for your body. You can bend your elbows if you need to. Just getting into all those little ligaments and tendons. Working on our computers all day. Just one more breath here.
flipping those hands into our tabletop position. Give those wrists just a moment to reset. And getting into our cat-cow, a little bit more focus on the upper part of our spine. So we're actually going to do an opposite breath of the traditional sense here. So we're going to inhale to round. So here we go. Inhale, round your shoulder blades. That'll send some breath and expansion there. Hold for 10 seconds at the top. Pull your hands apart against the floor and spread those shoulder blades as wide as you can, almost there. And as you exhale, simply soften and then squeeze your shoulder blades back. We'll get 2 more here. Inhale, press the shoulder blades apart. 10 seconds to hold. Try to pull your hands away from each other. And exhale, lightly squeeze your shoulder blades back. And then last one, biggest inhale. How tall can we make our upper spine? Great job with the breath. And then coming back to a neutral spine, we'll thread the needle, bringing our right arm underneath our body. We're gonna get an extra long hold here, so we'll be here for a full timed minute. So really reaching that right pinky finger away from us, letting that head just rest into the ground. With each breath, just pouring into your self-care, knowing that the more you pour into your body and yourself, you are cultivating that wealth within your body and your mind. Just about halfway through on this right side. Keep reaching that right pinky finger away from us. Simply switching to the left side. 1 minute on the left, really dropping into that left shoulder blade. Letting that head rest heavy. Just noticing if that upper back is holding any tension. More seconds here. One last breath on this side. Coming back to the center and then rolling down onto our stomach, all the way down to the floor. Placing your right arm out to the side, bend your left knee, bend your left elbow, scorpion, kick that left leg up and over. And we have about a full minute hold here as well. Now we're working the opposite side of that shoulder. A little bit of bonus on the back, on the spine. Can you really surrender into this scorpion? Let yourself just melt into the floor. Can you roll a little bit more onto that right shoulder? One more breath on this right side. Slowly rolling out of that right side. Bringing the left arm out to the side, bend the right knee, right leg kicks over. 1 full minute on this right shoulder. Letting that head rest heavy. Once you arrive, just let yourself melt into the floor. Knowing how good it feels to take care of your body and mind. Cultivating this practice of showing up for yourself. Can you enjoy and receive in every moment? Slowly unravel from that side. We're gonna get into just a little bit of strength for the shoulders. We're going to do some YTWs. So it'll look like this. I like to have my hands karate chopped. We'll do 1 Y, 1 T, and then 1 W, and we'll repeat that for about 30 seconds at our own pace, moving nice and slow. So here we go, lifting our thumbs up to the ceiling like a Y, lower down, come out to a T, think like rear delt fly, raise and lower down, and then arms like a W, field goal post, lift and lower. And continue at your own pace, shoulder blades pulled down your back, Y, T, and W. And just thinking about squeezing through those muscles of the upper back, just a couple more reps to go. Knowing that strengthening these little muscles is just as important as the stretches to be strong in these joints. And we'll get about 1 more rep of each. This will be our only little strength movement today. Keep the shoulders pulled away from the ears. A little bit of a burn through that upper back. Working those little muscles, last one. And then pressing up onto our elbows into a low cobra here. 30 seconds just to reset. Pulling the, again, shoulder blades back. Soft gaze with the eyes at the top of your mat. And if you squeeze your quads, you'll feel a little extra sensation through that lower back. And taking just 1 more breath here. Pressing up and back to our tabletop position. 1 more round of that same cat-cow, just noticing how those shoulders are feeling on round number 2. Starting with an inhale, round the shoulder blades up to the top, pressing tall. And then a nice exhale, just gently relax the bottom this round. 2 more. Inhale, spread the shoulder blades apart. Exhale, relax towards the floor. 1 more, tallest all day, big inhale to round. And exhale, come back to neutral. Now we'll get into our puppy dog. Another 1 minute hold here. So inching the hands forward, hips stay high. Chin or forehead on the floor. 1 minute to open up the chest. Shoulders, armpits, fully surrender. Trying to allow that chest to open towards the floor. You are halfway there. breath to go. Inching our hands back to our tabletop, and we'll press up and back into our downward facing dog. And for today's variation, again, a little more focus on the upper body. Let's get some shoulder shrugs while we're here. So think about pressing your shoulders tall, covering your ears with your biceps, and then pulling your shoulder blades down your back, making that neck nice and long. Elbows stay straight. We'll continue with that small little shift up and down for about 20 seconds. Just feel that strength and that spaciousness through your shoulders. Feeling where your hands and your feet connect with the ground. And then we're going to tippy toe towards our hands, toes facing in. Fingertips come underneath the toes, little spinal decompression. Tuck the chin, rounding up to the top. And release, staying in this forward fold. Interlace your hands behind your back. And then exhale, forward fold, reaching the knuckles forward. 30-second hold here with those interlaced fingertips. Trying to reach them towards the ground, but allow gravity to do the work. Great job staying with your breath. And just scan your body. Staying here in this moment. Releasing the hands, slowly bringing them towards our feet. And then nice and gentle, we're going to roll up one single vertebrae at a time. And then our head is going to finish last. Take a moment here. One breath to reset. Feel your feet planted into the ground. Beautiful work. Pulling your fingertips towards the floor. Chin down to your chest, 3 neck circles to the right, tilting that ear towards the shoulder. If you notice any sharp areas, you can kind of skip over that segment. And really allow yourself to take your time here. For how often are we in a rush to get through things? Maybe it's more about just enjoying exactly where you are. Knowing there is no rush. Simply to feel into the sensations and enjoy each movement. Chin finishes on the chest, and then simply reset in reverse directions towards the left. Notice if there's any resistance to slowing down, if there's any race to finish. Just let this hour be your place to receive and to know the worth that you bring to the table. Breathing that into your body, receiving it fully. Last circle here. Nice job on those. Next we have a new one. It's basically slow shoulder circles, backwards and forwards. So here I like to kind of just karate chop my arms. Slow motion, flexing with like 10% effort. Start to bring your arms up towards your ears. Ribs stay down, squeeze your glutes. Now start to reach both arms behind you. Beautiful, perfect form, guys. Once your hands reach your glutes, take a second. In reverse directions, ribs stay down, reach behind. Once you get to that sticking point, start to flip your hands, arms come up towards your ears, a little bit of a challenge, and coming back towards your sides. 2 more here, flexing through, pull the shoulder blades down, all about the intention and the effort. Start to flip the palms, keep the shoulder blades pulled down your back, stretch the arms behind, a subtle strength for the shoulders, and reverse. Ribs stay down, glutes squeezed, keep the shoulders pulled down your back. Great job, great one for at the end of your workday. Final one, reaching up, shoulders should be feeling it a bit. Arms come up to the ears, pull the shoulder blades down the back. How far back can we reach? And reverse, pull the neck long as we can. Flip the palms. Last one, arms come down to the side. Beautiful. We're gonna inch back down to our high plank, and we'll get a couple scapula push-ups while we're here. So elbows stay straight. 30 seconds of our scat push-ups, shrinking your shoulder blades down and then pressing your shoulder blades tall. It's only about a 1-inch movement here, so not very far. This will be our last kind of strength mobility movement here. Feeling that core. And get last one, dropping down into our push-up, pressing to an upward facing dog. Sit the hips back. Child's pose with our elbows variation, 30 seconds to reset. Just notice any sensations through your shoulders. As you reach those hands behind your back or down your shoulder blades. Back into our tabletop. We have about 5 more minutes of movement, and we'll get just a couple for our hips and our spine. So from this tabletop, step your right foot forward into a low lunge with the back knee on the floor. We're gonna get 5 repetitions of our world's greatest stretch with our knee down. So exhale, open the chest towards the ceiling. And then inhale, drop the right elbow, 4 more. Exhale, open, reach. Inhale, drop the elbow, 2. Exhale, open, lift. Inhale, drop the elbow, 3, 2 to go. Exhale, open that chest, really reach. Drop that elbow down. We'll get just 1 more here. Exhale, open, lift. Inhale, drop the elbow. Place the hand down. Slide the right foot back. Slide the left foot forward. Repeating on the left side, 5 reps here. Here we go. Exhale, open to the left side. Inhale, drop that left elbow. Exhale, press open. Inhale, dropping down. Exhale, open the chest long as you can. Elbow drops down, 3. 2 more here. Exhale, press open. Inhale, dropping down. Last one, exhale, press. Inhale, drop down. One final long stretch on each side, one of the most challenging ones. We're gonna get a pigeon pose with a lat variation. So coming to a plank, step your right foot through towards your left wrist. And instead of coming straight forward, Reach to the right side of your mat, so your left lat is long, and we have 1 minute here. You'll feel this through the left lat and the right glute. And I'm going to allow you 1 minute of silence to just be with yourself and your body. Last breath on this side. Sliding the hands back towards the center. Tuck the left toes, press up, and simply switch to the left side. Final stretch of the day. 1 more minute to reflect. In silence, reaching the right arm to the left side of your body. Final breath. And whenever you feel complete, making your way into your Savasana with your heads facing the bowls, flat on your back, palms facing up to receive. And just really allowing that routine to settle into your body. Feeling that gratitude, that value in yourself. Which perfectly tied to our intention of wealth and relationships, knowing that it all starts with our relationship with ourselves and how we value ourselves is going to be the type of relationships and opportunities that we attract and magnetize into our life. And knowing that if you are here today pouring into yourself, you are already showing that you value your self-care. So for now, all you need to do is be open to receiving as we transition into our sound bath healing. Continuing to stay present with your breath, with your heart. And our intention for our Reiki infused sound bath healing is going to be cultivating wealth and relationships. And with that, we will
Begin. looking for a partner who is loving and committed, how can you be loving and committed to yourself? Knowing that whatever ways you embody, you will magnetize more of that into your life. So with that example, start to embody and to feel what are the ways of being committed, loving, worthy, valuable, grateful, joyful, peaceful. What are the things you desire in your health, your wealth, relationships? As you start to cultivate these feelings in your body, you become magnetic to desire, attracting that same frequency as like attracts like. So for the next couple minutes, feel those feelings in your body and elevate who you are becoming by being that energy now. You integrate these feelings into your body, giving yourself exactly what you need, knowing that you are worthy exactly as you are. Last deep breath in, breathing in this gratitude